Hello, Berean. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here in George, South Africa with Youth for Christ. I have just started working after an extended lockdown with the Options Crisis Pregnancy Center. Options started off as a pregnancy counseling center for crisis pregnancy and has since evolved, and now they do HIV tests, STD tests. They run workshops, various workshops for different child-headed households, teen-headed households, grandmother-headed households. They also run income-generating projects. One is a card making project and one is a jewelry making project. Both of them make beautiful designs that are African inspired, and their designs get sold all over the world. And they also do lots of training. So they train people up to be counselors, as well as training people just to be more effective in their own ministries. I will be doing relaunching a project called Learn to Earn. Essentially, it is what its name says. You are learning and then earning. South Africa is quite poverty stricken in many parts of the country, and many women are struggling financially in South Africa. And so this project is hoping to help them not be completely dependent on handouts, but to be able to actually earn for themselves and to be more self-sufficient. So some of the ways they would do that is by doing various tasks, which in turn earn them learn to earn bucks. And those bucks enable them to buy from the Learn to Earn shop. Some of the tasks you may do is write up a resume or send out your resume to various places for a job. We are also going to have workshops that look at budgeting, parenting, healthy diets, as well as running little Bible studies and having them read Christian books and parenting books. Each one of those tasks would earn you some points, and those points or Learn to Earn bucks would enable you to go to the shop and buy clothes, food, or whatever you need, so that you can actually have it for your family. We will obviously be selling those things at much reduced rates, so we depend on donations. And you'll also meet with your Learn to Earn counselor or Learn to Earn facilitator at least once a month, and they will help you in achieving your goals so that it's not just being self-sufficient for today, but it's being self-sufficient for a lifetime. We plan to launch this program the beginning of October, so very soon. And we are currently looking for facilitators to help us with the program, as well as pinpointing the right women to be a part of the program and to be earners. So we'd love for you to pray with us that as this project starts, it would be directed and guided by God, and that the right people will come into our paths. Thank you so much for all you do to support us in the work that we do here in South Africa. Bless you.
And I'm here at Kid Stop. This is our community center we have here in George. It's nestled in the middle of Borchards, which is a fairly large community, but we serve Borchards and Parkdean and a few other communities around the area. Kid Stop, the building of Kid Stop actually used to be an old nightclub. So you can see here, this is the outside of the old dance hall. Down here is where the parking used to be. And it's got lots and lots of rooms that we can use for different programs. So before lockdown, we used to have sports out in the fields. We had Bible lessons on Thursdays and life skill sessions on Tuesdays and games and activities. A lot of that obviously has had to stop now. But we're doing the best we can at the moment. For a lot of the stuff that we can do right now just involves handing out food to people, which is a huge help because a lot of people have lost their jobs. And only just recently we've been able to start opening up our smaller programs. So the Teen Club on Mondays, where the teens come and we talk about issues that they want to talk about. And obviously we do that in a Christian way. So we can still show our love for Jesus as we show our love for the kids. I'm just going to take you quick inside to show this. It's kind of dark in here, sorry. But here's the main hall where the kids will gather. This used to be the dance floor. You can see the stage, and back there is where the bar used to be. And when we're allowed to have kids here, this is where they come and they eat. We've got a nice eating area, and through there is the kitchen. So it's actually been a very, very good building. And Kid Stop has been here, I don't know, for like 15 years now. So It's a really good place. It's a really good building, and we're very grateful that God has let us use this place. And here I am on the streets of George. I'm currently at the main intersection where the kids come to beg. You can see in the background and around here there's a couple shopping centers, there's a gas station, a bunch of restaurants. So during rush hour and lunchtime, there are lots of cars that move through here. The kids will move up and down the lines of stop traffic, and they'll ask for food and for money because they want to convince people that they need the food, that they need the money for food. When in actuality, most of the time what they use the money for is for drugs. So when we're here, we try and talk to the drivers who give them money and let them know what we at Kids Stop do. Because we have our community center in Borchards, which is where most of the kids who beg are living. So we provide food for the kids each day, and if they need clothing, we can help them with that. And if they're not in school, we can help them get enrolled in school as well. So they actually don't have any reason to be here other than for drug money. So we tell the drivers this and try and convince them to not help the kids to stay on the streets. This has led to some interesting situations because obviously the kids don't like it when we do that. But because we're here as often as we can be, and because we help them when they need it, they actually do trust us. So they get annoyed with us on the streets, but they come to us for help when they need it. So it's good work, it's hard work, because it's, as with everything in life, there's a lot more grays than you really like there to be. But it's what we believe God wants us to be doing. So we are very, very grateful for all your continued prayer support, your financial support, and the notes that you drop us from time to time. We couldn't do it without you guys, and so thank you very, very much for continuing to support us.